While industrial development is making our lives more and more convenient, it often comes with a heavy price of environmental pollution. Traditional chemical processes aren't just costly, but also generate copious amounts of waste. Is there a solution that can help the planet detox and save businesses money? In a laboratory at the Chinese University of Hong Kong, a research team has developed an innovative enzyme technology. Not only have they succeeded in drastically cutting the cost of processing industrial waste, but they've also devised a creative way to turn trash into treasure, transforming it into raw materials for producing eco-friendly nylon.
So the dominant approach is still using chemical method. As far as using enzyme to treat industrial waste, as far as we know, you can either use bacteria that have been modified to produce the enzymes or directly use the enzyme to treat the waste. There are pros and cons for each method, but the common factor is too expensive compared to chemical methods. So unless we can close that cost gap, there is not much incentive to use enzyme to treat chemical waste. Our novel enzyme technology is to lower the cost of making the enzyme. So we can make the enzyme so cheap that we can close this cost gap. And that will give incentive to the field or the industry to use a greener method, to treat waste, which is better for the environment and for human health too.
So how exactly has the research team's enzyme technology made what was once impossible possible?
Using our technology, the enzymes are produced as an insoluble particle inside the bacteria. Then we only need to break the cell by the sonication. Then we can release the enzyme particle. During the reaction, we can resuspend it to mix with the solution to do the reaction. And after the reaction, we can precipitate by centrifuge. Then the solution and the particle are separated. And also, we can make the beads. Using our enzyme particle to make the beads, then to integrate to the continuous flow system. So using the pump, we can continuously inject the substrate to the bioreactor. And also we can continuously connect the products. And the reaction happens in the bioreactor. So the beads is always there. We can reuse either by using the batch reaction or this continuous flow reaction. In both ways, we can reuse and recycle our catalyst.
During the research and development process, the team unexpectedly discovered that the technology could also be used to produce nylon.
Nylon is produced two different monomers that when they connect together make a chain as a polymer, and this is known as a nylon. Our enzyme technology produced this unit, small monomers with high purity, more than 99%, and then we mix together, we can make a nylon by this reaction. Traditional method, chemical resources like petroleum resources use it for the chemical synthesis that's highly toxic, and also include different kinds of the side reactions that is not environmental friendly. But in our technology, we produce the nylon very friendly and sustainable, and the purity is the same as the other nylons that is produced in the traditional method, but the pathway is much clean and environmental friendly. We did different characterization between these type of the nylon we produce with the traditional one produced. They have exact same structures, and we did different kind of the characterization. They are exactly same, and we can use it for the different kinds of the end products like car tires or this kind of thing that is very common.
The team has already established a startup with the aim to commercialize this green technology.
So in our portfolio, we have a catalyst that can convert waste cooking oil to biofuel. We have a catalyst that we produce chemicals that are used to make drugs, HIV protease inhibitor. And we also have a few catalysts that we use to make the chemicals that are used to synthesize nylon. So our platform is very modular. So depending on the product you want to make and the chemical that needs to make it, you only need to switch out the enzyme that makes the chemical and then replace it with the one that you need.
A theory translated into a practical solution can improve countless lives. With a new generation of talent at the ready, the future of innovation and technology in Hong Kong is looking bright.